Hello, welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity 2. We dealt with Benwith in the last episode. This episode, I think I'm going to do some exploratory things. Now, I don't know where I need to be heading. I'm sure we can go to, like, various different places on the outside here. Probably get into some fights. Probably not get into some fights, too. There's a lot of barrels that are around, places that we just haven't been to yet. So, I sort of want to murder everyone. I know that's a terrible thing to say, and probably even worse thing to do. But I'm going to do it. I'm also going to try to play it safe. I know I've been a little bit more lackadaisical in my staying stealthed and just not walking into stupid danger. So I'm going to try to be a little bit better about that. Oh, look, there are people there. There's a brute and a rouge. Hey! I'm over here. You want to come hang out? You do? Good, because we would like to hang out as well. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to do this. What? Yeah, you have rogue weapons. And what about Shody? She can use her lantern thing. I guess that's fine. And you got a gun and a pistol? A shotgun and a pistol, I should say. I apologize. Aloth can cast his little spell thing, and that leaves me. I know at least 2 people are coming, so I'm going to try to prepare by getting my baby out. And I'm going to go after the Rouge. Oh, a Buccaneer just appeared. That's interesting. What if I mark the Rogue? I don't know exactly what's happening. I feel like we're struggling a little bit here. Seems like an overwhelmingly just bad place to fight. Oh, we just got shot in the face. That's nice. A shotgun to the head. Wow, Adair is just getting destroyed right now. Maybe Shoti does a little bit of healing. Alright, well, we're doing okay, but more and more people are showing up. So, I don't really know what to make of that. We have another mark here.
Sorry.
Get him! It's Katie, right? Katie is the... Yeah, get him, Katie. Show him what's what. Okay, so no one died. I think we're out of combat?
What is it?
We seem to be out of combat, and a whole bunch of stuff just to randomly pick up. So cool.
Of course.
It went a little worse than I was expecting. I didn't think there would be that many bad guys. There were. I guess that's okay. I'm having a real hard time opening this thing. Because it's blocked by us? Like, what? So confused. And boom goes the dynamite. Oh, that still hurt us. It's a bit unfortunate, but it's fine. We can heal from that. We get no wounds or anything bad like that, so it's cool. And we continue onward, I suppose. Go with the super fast mode. There's bound to be some more baddies here somewhere.
My fingers be fat and furry, swagged and sparkling, Cap.
Okay. Your fingers be fat and furry. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, no, you do you, buddy. We should probably avoid that. How do we loot that? Apparently we don't easily. Okay, grab that, grab this. It's doing it again where it doesn't want to give me the items. Again, I'm not 100% sure why, but that's okay.
Now you be right screwed.
Ow. It actually killed him. Aww. I figured he'd have been fine to avoid that. The last one did not do as much damage, but I feel like maybe we were closer. Alright, so future reference, and I will try to adhere to this. We already kind of knew this, and honestly, it's dumb of me to have done what I've done. But, I like to test things. But if we're going to shoot gunpowder barrels, we shoot them, and then we back away. Wait for them to explode, and then we go back in and we loot everything.
A light's foot and an heavy bullet, Cap.
Alright. So, yeah, let's just take this. And there's bound to be some bad stuff going on now. Did we ever figure out how to loot this thing? I'm gonna say no. But it actually looks like we either did or something happened. Why can't we? There it is. So how's this gonna work? They're walking. They're trying to figure it. Oh, they can't figure it out. Okay. Like, they seem to have some sort of plan, but I don't know what that plan was or if it was going to work. Alright, we'll do a quick save there, and we're going to go into the...
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Aw, they got rid of the iconic. Boys. The scrawling on this banner reads, Rampart Restricted. We have a pirate over there who's just kind of looking over here. No Nut Ned? Really? Really? Alright, Ned.
I suppose I should be glad you ain't sporting no hook.
Steal a lockpick from you. Back away. There's a lot of people here. It is very possible that we end up not being alive anymore.
Done and done.
Lost another crew. Oh, nobody seems to be super angry that we're here. I mean, like, everybody sees... Alright. Well, everybody sees us, but they all seem to be fine. There's a bunch of pirates. Let's go talk to Ned.
You got a spot of blood on you. Actually, never mind. How can I do you, Captain?
Not easily. Show me what you got for
Right
sale.
away.
Oh, the bloody lynx. It's pretty impressive, actually. Grants blood price? What's that? +5 to all defenses. Imbued with blood, the male constricts and ripples seemingly under its own power. Grants a bonus to all defenses when the wearer becomes bloodied. That's disturbing, but I guess it's probably okay. Killer's gloves, 10% crit damage with weapons, and adds to our reflexes. Some decent stuff. I mean, I'll probably... You know what? I will. I'm going to grab the boots of evasion and the killer's gloves. I'm going to get rid of a lot of the random garbage that we just seem to have stockpiled at this point. And, yeah, it's going to be okay, I think. Yeah, I get rid of the guns, a lot of the stuff that we just have way too many of. I know it's not going to balance out. It's still in his favor for sure. Let's just keep going here. Let's just get rid of a lot of the just junk armor. Yeah, just keep going. Oh, look, we're about to break even. Yeah, alright, that's good. We're just going to trade that for now. There we go. We got some good stuff. Thank you, Ned. Alright. Somehow it ended up going to him. I want it to be on our main guy first, and then it can go back to him if we decide. Alright, we do have boots. It gives us +2 to stealth. I think maybe I'll add that to him. I don't feel like we need the dodge as much. Shorewalker sandals. I don't know what we're going to do with those. We'll put them aside eventually. I'm going to give him the reflex dodgy boots, though. Yeah, maybe I'll just switch. I'll take the sandals, you take the dodgy boots, it's fine. And then 10% crit damage with weapons. That does sound legit. What are we gonna be losing? Accuracy? Yeah, I guess I'll give it to you. I feel like accuracy is a bit more important for us right now. There you go, my friend. You are styling and profiling, buddy. Enjoy. Alright, so we did that. There's some dungeons down there. We've already hung out and visited the dungeons. Somebody named Skadwin. What's up?
Think this'll break me? Ha! It won't. Spit on me, and I'll make you regret it. One day, surely.
Who are you? What are you doing? Are you hanging there?
Spit on me, and I'll make you regret it.
Why are you being punished?
One day, those hagfish. Ben West's crew lashed me up to be, and I quote, a deterrent to insubordination. It's shark shit. All I did was filch one of their horns and blast it to start a lung with. I wanted to see her get all worked up.
Okay. Benwith's crew uses horn blasts for an alarm.
Well, sure. But shouldn't you know this, on account of you being a captain?
She tilts her head back, gazing suspiciously at you from beneath her lashes. I used to sail for Ferrante. He runs things differently. Of course, I'm a pirate, matey. My fist will be captain of your face if you question me again.
That he does, the master rogue. You should have come to us sooner. We're accepting of even old bloods if they're wanting to run fresh.
I'll cut you loose.
Not that I ain't grateful, but if Ben's crew spots me about, they'll be taking more than my pride next.
Benwith won't be troubling you anytime soon.
Blimey, someone got the best of brutal Benny?
Yep.
Come drink with me at the court sometime. You'd best believe I'll be celebrating this blessing from the gods.
Yep. Just, you know, it's what I do. It is what I do as MC Clap Yo Handz. With a Z, by the way. Or for my Canadian and English and possibly other random European-speaking countries and even Australia, maybe? Not sure. I think they do as well. Anyway, Zed. With a Z. That's where I was going with that. Mineo. Is it true? Did Ben die choking on his own blood? It is. It is true, Mineo. It's a ruddy fear.
We've plenty to share.
What are we sharing?
It's too quiet around here without Ben's parties. Don't think I like it.
Yeah, well, deal with it. I've got me some grog. I guess word's out that I murdered good old Benny. Good old brutal Benny ain't gonna be, you know, brutalizing anyone anymore. Business hand. Ooh, shiny bits. What's that? Some turquoise and a loose stone.
Sorry, Fred. Man.
So much to loot. I mean, there's multiple ways into the forge at this point. There's a lot that we can do, a lot that we can discover, a lot that we can discuss, a lot that we can steal. There's just a lot. The court. There's a pirate. There's a little stew bowl over here. Some coins in it. Go see what's going on in court, I guess. People are gonna be angry. We did kill their like leader guy. It's probably grounds for some sort of punishment in some way. I mean, one would have to imagine. But you never know. Oh, can you believe someone killed Captain Ben? I can. That person must be a superhero. I know. I too would sing his praises if I were you. Alright, got a horn. What's going on over here? Crew rosters, wanted posters, and assorted maps clutter this notice board. What's up, Mirky?
Welcome one and welcome all. Buy me a bottle and I'll be your finest loving pal.
Okay. She hiccups into her fist, then pounds it on her chest to loose an impressive belch. Yeah, I prefer my women to be a bit more couth. I'm sorry. Mouth char. Drugs. Okay, keywords are drugs. Fine. What does it do? It reduces damage taken and increases damage dealt with weapons. That's interesting. And seems like it could be highly addictive. The harpsichord is finely crafted, detailed, and lavish, but the keys are well worn. Rig a bomb to the harpsichord? Why would I do that? That's so terrible. What? Inspect the instrument. A row of wooden keys linked to an exposed set of strings. Tapping the keys triggers a small quill to strum each associated string. What a terrible thing. Why would I want to do that? Why? Why would I ever want to blow up a harpsichord? Rats scurry amongst the discarded barrels of grog. It's not designed to be as big of a scallywag as they want me to be. The Orlan's large eyes grow larger as you approach, then narrow to a sharp edge. Her hands briefly ball into fists before finding their way to her hips. With a sharp twist of her head, she flips seaweed green hair over one shoulder.
Look who finally washed back up ashore.
The edge to her words matches the sharpness of her teeth. Seraphin winces.
Ahoy there, Siri. Miss me?
Did I miss you?
She growls a low, prolonged sound.
Like a fish misses water, you gutless bastard.
That's a lot, right?
The first few weeks, anyhow.
Oh.
Till it turned to confusion and worry. Ye said ye'd write every night, didn't ye? Then where were the birds or the boats with your poems and pages?
Oh boy.
You saying our pirate's a poet?
Shoti turns wide eyes to Seraphin, amusement making the corners of her mouth twitch. Adair points affably in approval. Hands on his hips, Seraphin grins.
Siri, sweet honey heart.
Sweet honey heart.
I scribbled you missives day and night. Declarations of passion, sonnets in songs. Well, on account of me being at sea, I never had the opportunity to post them.
Shoti's eyes gleam with a dark amusement.
Oh, I'm certain I should believe every word of that blarney.
Blarney?
About as certain as I am that you're a snake-tongued philanderer worth little more than a tug in the rug.
What? You can't say...
I plundered you up a pair of fine, very fine, snakeskin boots, with that tooling you like round the cuffs and all. But the gentleman sprung a leak, and they ended up thoroughly sodden.
She scoffs, and he looks at you with a shrug.
Tell her, Cap.
I'm staying out of this. They were very fine shoes. I'm sorry for keeping Seraphin at sea for so long, Siri. As captain, the responsibility rests with me. Seems like you made your bed, Seraphin. Now you have to lie on it. What's this one? Insight? Diplomacy or bluff? I'm gonna go with sorry. The Green Orlan snorts, her breath briefly catching up her hair.
I take it your mother never learned you what a fool notion it is to cross an Orlan scorned.
Oh dear.
Balls. We be in for it now.
Ye can't just go showering a lass with wildflowers and filling her head with verse if you're planning to ship out and never see her again.
Seraphin winces and shame splashes you like a bucket of cold urine. Fight against it. Resolve. Let the visions come. Oh. We'll let him come. Oh boy. This is not going to be... Okay. Slick wet fur in the lamplight, calloused palms, perusing her pelt, tweaking... Oh jeez. And biting at the soft edges of her neck, thrusting into... Okay, yeah, we should not have done this. Not that this time will be the one that lasts, but that she might forget this sodden crap house for an evening or two. Oh.
Ye've been lucky thus far, you know. I'm of half a mind to call ye out, and I'm no worse than many with a blade. Least then, perhaps you'll give me a lick of satisfaction.
Her hand strays toward her belt. Apologize to her for Seraphin. Let's see what else. Intimidate. I'm not very intimidating. I'm not a philosopher, or nor do I have a lot of insight. Let's see what else. I'm not a raider. I was not born in the Deadfire archipelago, nor am I very streetwise. Apologize.
Aye, Captain.
He winces, then bows low to Siri.
I be truly sore and sorry, lass. Sorrier still than that. I won't go spinning no yarns about being married to the sea or coming home to you someday. I ain't that gentleman, nor never will be neither.
He straightens and meets her eyes.
Alls I can promise you is that what be broke in me there ain't fixing for. I'll be a right sad fuck. And there ain't nothing to account for it but me.
Uh-huh. Aloth nods, a quiet smile etched across his lips. Well said. Truest thing I've ever heard from you. Well said. Ciri sighs, wraps herself in her arms, and peers at Seraphine for a long, quiet moment.
That I can understand. I'm not forgiving you a lick now. I won't go seeking for your blood, neither.
Good, because we'd have to kill you, and then we would feel bad. So, good.
Now, why don't you be telling me what you want so I can be shot of you for good?
Seraphine nods.
Aye, lass. The captain's got an ask or two about Deadline. But first, I need to know. You remember Romaro? Sail with me on a sorcerer.
Aye, I remember Romaro. You think I've gone wet in the head or something? Your words have always been as flowery for him as they were for me.
Seraphine claps at once, grinning. Oh boy.
It weren't so long ago he shipped out, come to think on it.
Do you know where he went?
Can't rightly say. Left in a hurry, I think. Or at least he were here one day and gone the next. Not that he ever mixed much with the sods here.
Okay, where was he staying?
Hard to starboard through the back door there, then straight on to the end of the hall.
Okay, she gestures to the northern exit from the room.
Don't think nobody's claimed his quarters since. Might be worth it to you to poke around.
Cool.
Give my thanks, lass. Truly. And many more besides.
He bows deeply, braided beard, brushing the floor.
Oh, keep it in your pantaloons, you randy swab. You had any other questions, Captain? Happy to oblige the person hauling this blue bastard away from Fort Deadlight.
Just who is this Romaro person Seraphine's looking for? Seraphine rolls his eyes and crosses his arms.
You don't know? That's so. I'm thinking it's not my place to tell you.
Well, I need to know what Seraphine's getting my crew into.
Nay, matey. It's Seraphine's tale to tell if he's the notion. My lips aren't so loose as you may have heard.
Jeez. We gotta get away from the pirates. We really have to get away from the pirates.
Was there something else you wanted?
I apologize for skipping maybe a couple choice lines there. It went a little south there for me. I didn't want to hard commit to that. Also, poor choice of words. Yeah, so stuff and junk. It was an interesting encounter. It's probably one way to say it. Interesting encounter. Well, it doesn't look like we can get in there. However, the north exit, which I guess is this. Do we not have a... We don't. We don't have a way of getting in there unless we get a key, which may be right here. Nope. Okay, well, I can't get through the north exit. Through the north exit, then down the... Wait, what did she say? Fort Deadlight. Like, that's where... boy. Alright, let's take a look at our journal here. No, that's not... No. Nope. Maybe? We found a chest that belonged containing a letter to Seraphine. Was left for Fort. While he was here, he stayed in a room down the hall on the right. I think we already did that, right? We already got the... Down the hall on the right? Is this it? I feel like maybe we've already uncovered what we were supposed to do for that. So the north exit and then down the hall to the right. I actually thought it was down the hall to the left, but it clearly said to the right there. Can't say I know you're true.
First hanging. Had the rope too long, so we cut the tosser's head right off.
Huh. Ain't even possible.
Oh, here we go. From the upper ramparts, a wooden crane suspends a pallet stacked with heavy black casks over the cobblestone courtyard. The pallet groans, swaying slightly, while its hempen rope creaks from the strain. Throw a dagger to cut the cargo's rope, shoot an arrow, cast a spell. We'll cast a spell. Aloth. Aloth is unable to cast any sort of magic that would be useful in this situation. Okay. Shoot an arrow. It's going to be me. To avoid notice, you aim and launch an arrow at your target in record time. The arrow... Uh-oh. The arrow embeds itself into one of the casks on the pallet, dribbling a wine-red liquid quietly onto the cobblestones below. Snake Eyes Condwin peers up at the dangling cargo briefly before sniffing and returning to his game. Alright, fine, buddy. Show us what you got. Stealthily, Seraphim tosses a dagger at the cargo's rope. Success! His throw is silent and dead on. The dagger easily severs the crane's rope. As the pallet plummets toward the ground, the loose cargo tumbles from all sides. Crates and barrels crack loudly on impact, splintering and spilling their goods against the rough cobblestones.
That?
It is. I'm telling you, I saw it.
What just happened?
Some unlucky sort of language. Surprised it ain't happened sooner. Still, worth be getting a move on.
Well, that was definitely strange, I guess you could say, probably. I think we've already got what we need out of this place. Like, I think we've been to all the rooms at this point. We can go to the port. Does that just mean we... Yeah, that means we leave. No, I don't want to leave. No. We can just, like, back out of this, right? We're out of time for the episode anyway, but... I think the next episode we're just going to be heading out. I don't really think there's much left to do here, if anything. I guess we're just going to land again. I was hoping it would be like, do you want to leave? But nope. It just kicked me out. So, I said I really don't think there's much left to do. Or really anything left to do. We've pretty much done it all, so... I mean, we could talk to...
See me coming.
Oh, he's gone. The guy that was here, I was going to talk to him. So there's really... There's nothing left. I mean... We can go to the eastern ramparts. I mean, there's a few things that we can still do, I imagine, but... Ramparts are off limits. Is there anything else over here? No, maybe to command? We've been to the court. We've been pretty much everywhere. And we found the letter to Seraphim, so I assume that that was where we needed to go. Maybe going to command will lead us into another nasty battle. I don't know. I'm a little bit at a loss for words, or lost for things to do here. Well, there's a trap, and they do seem to be baddies, so I'm going to step away in hopes that we do not get murdered. Trap is detected. Fat and Furry Man took care of it. We picked it up, and we got it. Alright, I think that's going to be where we break off the episode, ladies and gentlemen. If we can pick our way in, we will. If we can't, then so beeth it. And yeah, we'll just do the last little bits of exploration that we can. Maybe get into another fight or two. And then we will leave this place and go... I don't know, maybe we'll go back and turn the quest in. I'm not sure exactly what we will do next, but... Either way, that is a tale for another time. Until then, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.